Hello everyone, I'm Havoc and this is Factorio Space Exploration Plus. We are in space at the beginning of this episode because I have taken care of a lot of things back on the planet to get stuff flowing and here into space. So we need to set up a couple of things, and that's going to be the cosmic water, chemical gel, those sort of things that are going on, because these are the fluids we make planet side and ship up here, and that's going to be our water, lubricant, petroleum gas, heavy oil, and I think we're going to use some light oil. I'm not sure, I gotta check that. It's probably something we're going to use, to be realistic. A little bit of everything at this time. So need to figure out where we're going to keep the other fluids and how we're going to move them. So I did read a comment saying that I needed to make sure I left plenty of room, so I'm definitely going to do that. I want to get our what little bit we have moved over. So this is taking up a bunch of space. I guess maybe we do it just kind of out in here. It really doesn't matter exactly. I can always reorganize later as I see fit. But we're going to need to grab a few bits and bobs to work with. Let's see, where are my space pipes? Here we go. Space pipes. That's way too many. That's not what I wanted to do. A few of those. Base loaders, undergrounds, all of the goodies that we're looking for here. We're also going to want the facilities that we're going to make these in. So I think the cosmic water is made in the big machine. I forget what it's called. Again, space assembler? I don't know. Hold on. Where are we at here? Right here. Space manufactory. So I'm going to need some more of those. I need to find them. I guess I can just request them because it's going to take me forever to find them manually. So we'll clear a few slots here. I'll take 5 if we have them. Ooh, but this is going to grab a lot of things that I don't want. This is unfortunate because when I go back to doing stuff planet side, a lot of these things are going to be missing. There we go. Okay, so we'll do that. And they bring me a few. I don't know how many of these I actually have. Oh, hold on. I don't think this is what makes the cosmic water. I got confused, didn't I? It's the decontamination facility that makes the cosmic water. So, how many of those do I have? Do I have 10? 4 on the way? No? Okay. We're going to have to make some more. I did bring up some resources for that very function. I got us a whole bunch of this, that, and the other. You know, heat shielding, electric units, pipes, accumulators, electric furnaces, chemical plant storage tanks, uranium fuel cells, lasers. All of those things are used to make some of these machines that are built here in space, and then a few other things that I don't necessarily have yet, but all of the other base resources I'm already delivering by rocket here. I just needed some of the more advanced products brought up here. Let's go ahead and see if I were to request what I need here. That is a whole lot of stuff. Will that even fit in here? No way that's going to fit. It's going to fill up the chest, right? Or is it? Wow. It actually fit. Oh, and I'm quite silly, as I could have done this a little bit better had I placed the chest out here. I could just double that in. Now, yep, Yep, no, that's not gonna right. That's not gonna be right. So that's why we need to do like so. It'll move a little slow, but that's okay. I'm gonna need a few more of these. How many will this hold? 3. I'll just leave that running for a minute. Now, this makes our cosmic water. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good. So we need to pipe in to this our, let's see, water and lubricant. So if I do a little something on the lines of this, lubricant goes here, water goes here, and I get 2 machines doing it. You can't put productivity modules in space. So I guess it's just speed modules. I mean, I may not even need speed modules. We'll hold off on that for the moment here. Okay, so we're going to want pumps actually pushing in to these so that they stay very much so full. And then I can just do a little something like that and underground our lubricant. So it's time to see about some of these long pieces. I know I've got a few stored somewhere. That seems small. Here we go. 15. That's the 15. Which I may not want to do. Let's see. I'll just do it like this for now, and then I can come out as necessary. Underground. I'm just thinking of the mess that I'm about to make here, because I don't necessarily have an idea. You know what? Let's... I'm going to come over this way, and then drop down from this and do right in this area our fluids. So I guess you need to throw one of those in every so often. Then the water can just keep going, and I will hook up to that. That brings water down. So I could also possibly get it where water is what's right there. I'm forgetting a pump again. There, that'll be interesting. Now that will fill these suckers up with water. And I need to get lubricant into here. And I think what I'm going to do is, just like they said in the comments, I'm going to leave a lot of space in between these pipes for now and only branch off of them where I need to. And what I can do here is did not mean to zoom in that much. I was zooming in while it was loading or doing a quick save. Do a little something like that, and then I can just underground this pipe. So hold on, let's see what fits this the best. This is some interesting numbers here. Because of 15 straight, it doesn't line up just right. I'd have to do 3 pipes there. So I think if I do a 5, that gives me the junction right where I want it. And then plug that in there. 1 pipe there. That one's a 9. Okay, so we can use these big pieces as much as possible to get what we want where we want it, and then continue further out with the rest of our fluids here. So I'm going to need power in this area. And then I need to see, is this going to be enough? Oh. Should we move the whole thing down one so the power lines up? The questions that I think to myself a lot of times. You know what? We're going to put it down, and we're going to really not look at the fact that it's one tile up from this substation. That's all we're going to do. We're not going to worry about it. It's okay. So now, where do I want to store the cosmic water? Also, I guess I can control this by the input of the lubricant, but I was sitting here thinking water will constantly be pushed into it because it's off the back side of this pump as well as the front side of this pump. But I don't want this to just run all the time and turn all of my water and lubricant into cosmic water. I only want it to run when the cosmic water is running low. Now, I've already got some over there that I'm going to want to move. I guess we can come right down here. So I think it's better to put it in two pipes. Like right here. I've got a good little thing going here. What would be a good fit between this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so the 9 junction will fit perfectly between these two. And then I can store it out here in case I ever want to do more production. I mean, I can obviously speed this up, but it's really fast. Holy cow, what does this actually stack to? It just keeps going. Okay, so we need to get the limiter going on this sooner rather than later because we're probably burning through all my water. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're burning through the water very quickly. Hold on to that. Hold on just a second. Calm down. I'm trying to think of building this in such a way that it is expandable. When, not if, but when it becomes necessary. And versatile at the same time. So if I need to build around it or change the build, I don't want it to be cramped by the things around it. This should get us, let's build a few more of these. We just need to pump our water from down here over to there, and I think just going up and around is probably the best bet. And I need to give power to that pump right down there. Perfect. Now the lubricant will eventually run out in these pipes, and this will stop churning through all my water. And then I can put the hold on it until I figure out how much I actually want over here. I am going to hold more than I was before. I was only putting, what, 25,000 is what I had it capped at. I'm going to go for more than that, but in a reasonable fashion. Let's see. Also going to need a few undergrounds. Can I not? Nope. Okay. Didn't think I could make it through there. But I was going to check and see. For sure. Now, doesn't work out just right with the 15. I mean, here, this is not going to be a permanent pipe, so you know what? Just get it done. Just move all of the fluid from there to here. Which it almost seems like this is, I was going to say this is so slow, maybe I should just pump out from this end too, but no, it's draining it, and that's good, then we can move it over. Also, how much lubricant is left in here? Holy cow. So I'm going to want to put some kind of limiter on the input here of the lubricant and it needs to be reading this tank over here. And I'm thinking, what, 100,000? It's a little bit less than a third of what this can hold, but it's a decent amount as well. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say as long as cosmic water, which is under the fluids, no, somewhere. Here it is, under manufacturing. Okay. As long as it is less than 100,000, that will pump and move our wonderful lubricant through. Now, this is going to cause us to get another rocket's worth of water in, probably a few rockets worth of water, to be honest at this point, to fill this up, because even moving what we had over and what it's been making, it's probably not going to be, I don't know, maybe 35,000 so far of the 100,000 that it's going to build up to, and we can just leave that running and then add this in to our line. And let's see, what would be a good, what is this distance? Is this is a static distance between each of these builds, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm guessing we leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 before we move out here and drop one of these down to move our cosmic water down the line. This is maybe a 9. Oh, perfect. I planned that. Totally planned that. You guys watched. I planned that perfectly. That's great. So this gets our cosmic water over here. So now we need to look at, what was it? Chemical gel. This takes cosmic water, which we're now producing, and petroleum gas, which we've got coming up here, and we can make chemical gel and use that. So we can probably move a little further down the line. Should I do it on the top side? I don't know, because this is already right here. I'll have other fluids there. I think I need to do it on the bottom side. Just bring our petroleum gas out and then drop it down. I'm going to need lots of this space pipe. Lots of it. So let's go and grab. Also, I have not been thinking about RoboPort coverage up here. And I need my robots to be able to reach things. So I need to start throwing down some RoboPorts every so often. And maybe, can I fit them in between here? Oh, you better believe it. I mean, plan that. Yeah, definitely plan that one too. That, see? Perfect. I know what I'm doing. This looks great. I am not designing on the fly and getting really lucky with several different instances. No, not at all. All part of the plan, my friends. So let's see what we're going to do in that case. I want to leave a little bit of room around this build. Like I said, if I need to expand it down. I don't think I will. This is already fast. I can throw modules in here if I need to. Holy cow, yeah, that's going to burn right through some resources. How are you not done yet? 3.4 thousand. Is there a way that I could possibly rip this up, put a pump down, and replace it with a 9 long and just some 1s? Empty that thing. Thank you. Goodness. That's what I should have done from the beginning. Much better that way. But I need to get this pipe all out of the way, because this is not going to be staying where it was. Great. Much better. So now we just have our cosmic water here. We got 50,000. Okay. We got about half of what I wanted to get going here. We need to move over and set up some chemical gel. And here's where I was going to say, I'm not sure that, I don't know how much space to leave. They said in the comments they didn't want to ruin it for me, but to leave plenty of space. So I guess I'll maintain the same spacing. Drop down a little bit further over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this is where I'm going to want, whoops, really? Of course I put it down, and placement left to right's not as important as placement right here, the distance between. So I'll leave that there for now, and we can figure out chemical gel that's what's made in this little monster right here. Our space manufacturer is where we make chemical gel. This does not require any solids. It only takes well, that's a fluid, that's a gas. It takes the fluids and gases and will produce what we need here. So let's see. Probably do. I need storage for this as well, and then it will come out of the storage and go up. So I think what I'm going to do here is go 8 separation there, and then just to make things look kind of nice, do something along the lines of that. And then we can move our pipe over, and this will get our chemical gel here. Now we need to go ahead and move the chemical gel that we have sitting over there. We're going to do the little trick of putting a pump here, but we're also going to put a pump on the other side in order to get maximum flow. And I don't think I'm going to need more than one of these. These pressure tanks are massive. They hold a ton. Absolutely love it. We just need to get up here. Using these really large pipes is strange to me. Does it look strange to you guys? Alright, let's see. I mean, I guess if you've played with space exploration, you might have become adjusted to the long pipes. Alright, that will, oh wow. How much was in there? That didn't have as much, right? I think there was a lot less in this one. It just seems like it emptied it in an instant, which could also be that, I used the pump correctly that time. Okay, that gets us over to here. I like it. We're getting some good spacing in, or well, what feels good to me. It feels like good spacing to me. Now, I'm going to need petroleum gas for this. Also, how quick is this? It's a 10-second craft time. We're going to need to throw some speed modules in here. Of course, these things are already, hold on, these things already have wicked fast crafting speed, right? Crafting speed of 10. And then if I put speed modules in 34, okay, I'm probably only going to need one. That's very, very fast. And I think what I can do here is get it like this, because what I want to do is, well, I was going to say come underneath here and put the inputs in like so. I've got cosmic water, which I guess I can branch down. I was thinking about coming from over here, but that doesn't make much sense. What I can do is just branch down to up under this. What I would like to do here also is place down a pump and run that over. So now I know I need to slide this thing up one more. No, let's think about this logically again. I need to make room for expansion. Right? So if I'm going to do this where I can just add more in, where's my recipe at? I'm going to want to do something along the lines of this, where I have the output over here. I don't want to crowd this. I think that's fine. Trying to think. I could do something like putting a pipe there, and then what's our shorter pipe lengths? We've got a 7, a 5, and a 3. Let's make just a few of each of those and see what I can fit in here the best. Probably the 7 actually looks just right. Nope, not a 5. Yeah, this one might just end up being regular pipes. I can slide a 3 in there. It'll look a little wonky. In fact, let's put it out the furthest that way. There. Try and utilize these the best I can. And that way, if I need to put another one down over here, I can have inputs coming from the side. And I can always put more down. So that's what we will do. This one will be for our cosmic water. And then this one will be for the petroleum. I really like that. They kind of fall out at the same point. And then we will underground. So our cosmic water, we can't use a 15 because we need to get cosmic water here. Can we do a 9? A 9 falls out just right, but would it be smarter to put one of these junctions in? I don't know. I think that looks just fine, like so. And then, is this a 3? Put one there, and then our 3. Now we've got our cosmic water flowing in. Okay. Oh, so I didn't think about this again. How much do these stack to? I can limit it here. This can be the limiter, so that it doesn't just keep producing. Let's move that over to make it neat and orderly. And I think this might look better if I drop it down like so. So let's grab this. We're going to say don't work if this gets above 50,000 maybe? I don't really know how much of this enable condition. If it's less than, we'll just do 50,000 for now. We can adjust these numbers later on to get it just so how we want it. Now I need to get petroleum gas over here. Regular old water. I don't know if we need regular water for anything, to be honest with you at this point. I don't know if I need to keep bringing this out or just end it here. We'll keep bringing it out just in case, and if I don't use it, we can look at swapping it out for something we use later on. I'm going to need quite a few of these space undergrounds, and they're kind of expensive. They take 10 space pipes, and it only gives you 1, so you have to make 2. It's 20 pipes. I think that recipe is broken. That doesn't seem right. I don't think that's the way that's supposed to work. But hey, what do I know? Oh, I did it again. Just throw some of those back. I need to keep quite a few with me. But these are... Before I was throwing stuff up here very temporarily. Now I'm considering, you know, expansion needs and room for if I get a different recipe too, because I have noticed there are different recipes later on in the different trees that might allow me to do something really neat. Trying to see what gives me the most distance here, because I've got to get up to our petroleum gas. Can I sneak a 5 in here? No, but we can do a 3. Let's make quite a few of these. And more of our undergrounds. Hold on. I think the 9 falls out perfectly. And then 5. trying to remember what you guys have said in the comments about the need to make sure that I limit the number of regular pipes. Now that's just churning along. Holy cow. Yeah, that's fast. It could be faster though. I could throw a second one of these down. I think I'm going to, because this is making what? Let's see. 68 a second. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to need more than 68 a second. to be real honest with you guys, I don't think I'll need more than 68 a second, but I almost want to do it just because. This is a good demonstration of how this is tileable. And that, I forget it only makes one. Aggravating. What fits in here the best? A 9 will fit perfectly. You know, I feel like they might have designed some of these with that specifically in mind. Cannot connect different fluids. Okay, it's because I had petroleum gas going in there. Right after I said I think they design these things just so, and I hook it up into the cosmic fluid. Oh, it's because this one is the one that has 2 petroleum, but if I rotate it again, it won't be putting out the chemical gel like it's supposed to. So where to drop power? Let's try and make it somewhat pretty and drop our power like so. Yeah. 136 chemical gel per second, right? That is second that I have that set to. Holy cow. Alright, we're good. That's going to very rapidly fill this thing up, which is fine with me. We're getting things moving, and we have our fluids set up in a more legitimate fashion. We need to run out our heavy oil now. I will just plug some of these in, and if I need to swap these out for something different later on, I can do that. I can put in pieces, because I might need to bring in other fluids from the planet's surface, so I don't want to build up here. Essentially what I'm going to be doing is building on the bottom side, going out this way as we add in to our fluids bus, and it's going to be quite large. That's looking good though. However, that looks like that's going to be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like button. If you're enjoying my content, consider subscribing to my channel unless you already are, and then thank you. And I will see you all next time.